I'm going to make bootleg VHS copies of Star Trek III, The Search for Spock. Ha 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 ha.
A few moments later.
Hell yeah. I made bootleg VHS copies of Star Trek III from 1984.
Alright you guys, we're about to watch some funny videos. Do you want to watch some classic SpongeBob scenes?
Of course. I want to see Squidward eating a bunch of Krabby Patties. That was a classic SpongeBob episode.
Yeah, can we watch this classic sequence from SpongeBob SquarePants Kirby?
Wait a minute. This episode is called Just One Bite, isn't it?
Well Kirby, I guess you're right about this SpongeBob episode.
Yeah. But first, can we watch the sequence when SpongeBob's eyeball hearts explode and Squidward's serious face?
Oh, sure, let's watch it.
This Krabby Patty may be the most horrible, putrid, poorly prepared, vile, unappetizing, disgusting excuse for a sandwich it has ever been my displeasure to have slither down my throat. Does this look unsure to you?
No.
Good. Now go spread the word.
Now, that was totally funny and weird at the same time.
Yeah, hearts exploded into an atomic bomb in his eyes, and Squidward made a very serious, strange face. That was really weird.
Yeah, that's really weird and funny when Squidward made his serious face at SpongeBob, you know.
Yeah. So, next, let's watch the scene when Squidward eats a bunch of Krabby Patties. I hope this scene makes us hungry.
Well, alright then. Here it comes.
Holy shrimp! I don't know where to start. Yes! Yes! I admit it, SpongeBob! I love Krabby Patties!
I knew it all along, Squidward. No one can resist a Krabby Patty. Squidward, you can't eat all those patties at one time. Squidward!
What's gonna happen? Am I gonna blow up?
No, worse. It'll go right to your thighs.
My thighs?
And then you'll blow up.
Well, that SpongeBob sequence is definitely making my eyeballs hungry. Also, it's so funny.
Yeah, I agree with you, Cappy. This sequence is making me starve.
Yatards, I agree with you. This sequence was so funny and it makes me starve with those burgers.
Yep. It definitely makes us starve for those Krabby Patties.
Oh yeah, agreed.
Yeah, this scene made me eat a bunch of power pellets. So it's totally funny.
Yeah, so, have you seen SpongeBob throwing a tantrum before?
Wait a minute. Is that from the episode, Mermaid Man and Barnacle Boy 6, the motion picture? Well, Jigglypuff, you got that right. Wanna watch for those of you who haven't seen it?
Well, alright, as long it's not gross or something.
Well, alright then. As long it doesn't including any dirty jokes in this one.
Did you just put that on?
No, I didn't want to lose it, so I put it there right before we started filming.
Well, I have seen this scene like 1,000 times. That's so funny, dudes and gals.
Yeah, that was a funny SpongeBob sequence. This caught my giant eyeball.
Yeah. Wow. That was so crazy and funny at the same time.
Well, you said it, Marisa Kirisame. That was funny and crazy.
When the bootleg this copy of Star Trek III, The Search for Spock arrives.
Alright boys and girls, we got the rare VHS copy of Star Trek III, The Search for Spock. Do you want to watch this tape?
Oh sure, why the heck not, dude?
Yeah. As long it's not fake, nor something like that. So, anyways, let's watch the tape right now. Well, alright then. Here is the VHS playing on the giant screen. Let's watch it.
By special arrangement with 20th Century Fox, Magnetic Video Corporation is proud to offer the following special video presentation.
In 1969, it was Midnight Cowboy. In 1970, it was 5 Easy Pieces. Each year, out of nowhere, without fanfare, one motion picture appears and rises above all others by the sheer force of its honesty, its accuracy. The movie for 1971 has been chosen. It is called Pigeons. Listen to what Judith Christ, tough drama critic for the NBC television network and New York Magazine, says.
Pigeons is a rarity, about youth but oriented to people. It is, in fact, a youth version of 5 Easy Pieces. Its non-hero is Jonathan.
I used to be in the circus. I can't help it.
Jonathan, as beautifully portrayed by Jordan Christopher, is about 10 years younger than the Jack Nicholson character. Jonathan's a Princeton graduate. He works as a cab driver. Why?
I want to show the world the back of my neck.
John Dexter, the brilliant British director, like John Schlesinger before him, has cast an English eye on New York City. Dexter probes not the lower depths that engulf the Midnight Cowboy, but the middle and upper levels.
Don't worry about the sofa. I'll buy your mother another one.
Dexter has paced his film beautifully and interestingly. You'll find Pigeons very funny, very sad, and very satisfying.
Would you respect me if I slept with you right away?
Yes.
Listen to what Wanda Hale of the New York Daily News says.
Pigeons is beautiful, full of natural humor and merciless humor.
I'm not a Catholic.
Listen to what Archer Winston of the New York Post says. Director John Dexter has brought fresh English eyes to New York City. Everyone you see is resolutely out of the ordinary, heightened, far out, without seeming to try. It's an original.
Quite the young rebel, huh?
No, sir. I'm not rebelling. I'm just earning an easy living, that's all, sir.
Pigeons, starring Jordan Christopher, Jill O'Hara, Robert Walden, Lois Nettleton, Bonnie Enton, William Redfield, Kate Reed, Elaine Stritch, Melba Moore. In 1969, it was Midnight Cowboy. In 1970, it was 5 Easy Pieces. In 1971, Pigeons.
Richard Harris is a man called Horse. He goes west to discover what sort of man he is. He's captured by the Sioux, who have never seen a white man before. He is treated like an animal, fights with dogs for scraps of meat. He's man reduced to his absolute minimum.
Christ! I've had enough! You bunch of bloody bastards! I'm not a horse! I'm not an animal! I am a man!
I'm going to get out of here, and you're going to help me.
And why I do this?
Because you want to get out. That's why.
When you first brought me here, you said I was a horse, an animal. And to me, you were mean, vicious, ignorant, superstitious, benighted savages. And when you fight your enemies and their arrows pierce your skins, you bleed like all men. But it seems to me that you only live to hunt your buffalo, to fight the Shoshone, and to have your women. I know you would say to me, what else is there? One day, I will be a chief.
A man called Horse. To finally become an Indian warrior, he must perform the sun vow ceremony. Perhaps the most electrifying ritual ever seen.
Form two lines! One in the front and one back here!
Rise up and take to the road.
Adam Gaines has a 911T Porsche. Good looks, a guaranteed future, and as many girls as he can handle. When you're through with the hip and slick of it all, when the good life becomes too good, when the hard things come easy, then it's time to say so long, shift gears, and head for reality. The world changed for Adam at 6 a.m.
This is Adam Gaines. It's Gladys's boy from California.
Hello there, Adam. I just said to Jerry, this is my daughter, Jerry Jo. Hi, Adam.
Hello.
I said, now there's someone your own age for you to talk with on this dreadful afternoon.
You're not from Kansas City, I take it.
California.
Pharmacy's my field.
Semantics and ditch digging.
Well, just what is that now?
The semantics? Study of meanings.
Meanings of what?
Meanings of words.
Well, why doesn't a young man like yourself, present company accepted, of course, why doesn't he get up off his behind and make a buck?
Harvey Gavin.
Adam Gaines.
Yeah, I see you ain't used to hard work. Boy, you got yourself one hell of a good job now.
Got a job for the summer. Power and Light Summer Crew.
You won't like it. That's for men who never went to school.
Well, let me tell you some, big shot. I made you old lady Mavis. I did it ever which way. Get up! Get out of here! Don't do it! My God, get out!
You're different from us. You got brains. And now you got yourself the ball to go along with it.
Look, I don't want to be stopped in one place by somebody's idea of what's proper. I see you and me traveling all across the country. Europe maybe a couple of years. Just go. We're two new people. All right? Let's try everything.
You'll have to rise up and take to the road. We got a long way to go.
Is that an engagement pebble or what?
I love it.
Hubie and Marina were in love.
Wake up and smell the seaweed.
Until the evil Drake sent him to the other side of the world.
I believe Hubie's still out there.
But now, with a magic pebble and a new best friend,
You've got "Eat Me" written all over you.
he's got to get back home to save his true love.
Get your flippers off my girl.
Hubie!
The Pebble and the Penguin, rated G.
Lee Van Cleef has been ugly, dirty, and downright mean. Now, watch him get violent. Let's say I'm buying your revenge for $50,000. Then the honest people of Clifton can owe their debt to Frank Talbot.
With a pistol. And I don't want to question that, Talby. But who knows if you'd take on a real duel.
The weapon that's going to kill me hasn't been invented yet. Who gets dragged, shot, kicked, is bound to turn violent. Lee Van Cleef just does it better than most. I'll kill you any way you want.
This is Chinatown. On the surface, modern and picturesque. Filled with the hustle of everyday life. Yet still clinging to the old world, but below, a volcano rages. Without warning, Chinatown erupts. The bloodbath that follows is the story of the Chinatown Kid. Two ruthless and savage gangs prepare and train for all-out war. The prize? Control of the drug traffic in Chinatown. The Chinatown Kid plays both ends against the middle as the two gangs, the Green Tigers and the White Dragons, use their knowledge and skill in the martial arts as well as the modern weapons of death in a brutal battle for control of Chinatown as they fight to the last man. Caught in the middle between these two rival gangs, the Chinatown Kid meets death at every turn. This champion of the martial arts faces incredible odds as you witness the most spectacular kung fu ever filmed. Don't miss the Chinatown Kid, a Shaw Brothers presentation from World Northall, rated R.
In a city of light, sound,
Dangerous strangers slide into the night.
and speed, the one man who puts it all together will become king of the mountain. The proving ground? 23 miles of mountain road, slicing the city in two. Even by day, it's dangerous. By night, it's deadly. He's given his life to this road, his days to figuring the line, his nights to fighting the challengers.
Not a chance, pal, not a chance.
And now that he's finally got them beat, he's a living legend.
I know who you are. The fast one.
I can drive that course blindfolded. I own it. It's mine.
But to stay a legend, he'll have to remain unbeaten.
You know that thing that jerks your head back, you know? Locks your jaw and clenches your teeth? Fear.
I thought you were just shy.
I'm not exactly shy. I'm careful.
I want to challenge tonight!
You don't need that race. He does. You gonna be here tonight when I get back?
You mean if you get back?
When you're the best, someone always wants you to prove it. Harry Hamlin is King of the Mountain.
This spring, Turner Feature Animation introduces you to some new characters you'll love in a story that could only happen in the movies.
Hollywood, where the streets are paved with gold.
So join Danny, Sawyer, Tilly, Wooly, Pudge,
I'm busted.
and Darla Dimple, child star extraordinaire,
I am an angel.
and her faithful assistant, Max.
Yes.
With new songs by Grammy Award winners Randy Newman and Natalie Cole.
Nothing's gonna stop us.
Nothing's gonna stop audiences everywhere from enjoying a brand new world of animated fun, excitement, and adventure. Cats Don't Dance. See you in the movies.
Nothing's gonna stop us. Nothing's gonna stop us now.
Once upon a time, that hasn't happened yet, there will be a spaceship called the Infinity. And steering the Infinity among the heavenly bodies will be the most heavenly body of them all, called Galaxina, a dream machine, transistorized and computerized to lead her space buddies across the farthest reaches of fantastic adventure. With class.
Venusian Thunder Ripple. 2001, a great year. Great.
Galaxina, the beautiful. Galaxina, the untouchable. Galaxina, the invincible. She cleans. She cooks. She does windows and more.
I've adjusted my temperature. I'm better than a human woman.
What year is it? 3035. I got 3033. This thing's slow.
It's party time on the planets with the beautiful people of the intergalactic jet set.
Well, the
least you're not two-faced, or you wouldn't have chosen the one you've got on.
Tension to the fourth dimension as they dodge death rays across the universe. Good guys, bad guys, nice aliens.
Mommy!
Nasty aliens.
The name is Mr. Spot.
Galaxina, starring Stephen Mock, Avery Schreiber, James David Hinton, and introducing Dorothy R. Stratton, Playboy's Playmate of the Year as your favorite gal, Galaxina.
Kids, don't miss the other exciting titles in the VeggieTales series. Rack, Shack and Benny, will they be forced to bow down to the giant chocolate bunny, or will they be thrown into the fiery furnace? Dave and the giant pickle. Is anyone big enough to take on an 8-foot pickle? Will anyone come to the rescue? Don't miss a second. God wants me to forgive them. Have a look at the grapes of wrath. What do you get when a bunch of very cranky grapes make fun of Junior Asparagus? Can Junior's dad show the grapes the error of their ways? Then on to Larry's Lagoon. Can the veggies survive being stuck on a tropical island? Will the skipper ever forgive Larry? And how many contraptions can the professor build out of bamboo and coconuts? Where's God when I'm scared? Tales from the Crisper. What happens when 5-year-old Junior Asparagus watches a Franken-celery movie that's a little too scary for him? Will he learn that God is bigger than anything he might be afraid of? And what about Daniel and the Lion's Den? Daniel finds himself in deep trouble with the king's wise men. Will he escape with his life? Will God save him from the savage lions? Kids of all ages will love the original music and groundbreaking animation in each half-hour episode of VeggieTales. Available now at all Christian bookstores.
Warning. An epidemic of fish fever is sweeping the nation. It is highly contagious. Fortunately, there is no cure.
It's the fish that saved Pittsburgh. Whoa, whoa.
It's the fish that saved Pittsburgh.
It's the fish.
Fish.
They're all Pisces. All Pisces?
Pittsburgh. Whoa, whoa. Hey, it's the fish that saved Pittsburgh.
It's dazzling. It's futuristic. It's fun.
Some balloons for everybody. I mean, it's sacrilege. That's what it is.
It's got speed. It's got rhythm.
All across the land.
It's got style.
Just like the Gong Show.
It's a new sensation. A celebration. And a secret weapon. It's fish fever. And once you catch it, you're hooked. The fish that saves Pittsburgh. An astrological disco sports extravaganza. And may the fish be with you.
One of the year's most enchanting stories is about to bloom. Now, Don Bluth, the director of An American Tale, takes children of all ages on a wondrous and spectacular fantasy adventure that will delight and surprise you. A Troll in Central Park. It all begins when a lovable little troll named Stanley...
I won't have him growing any more of those things!
Flowers? ...is banished to Central Park by an evil queen.
It feels delicious to be so vicious. I'm Ganoga, the queen of mean.
There, he accidentally comes face to face with a little girl.
Troll.
And her brother Gus.
Who's there?
I'm Stanley. What's your name?
Rosie.
Watch this.
Together, they share a remarkable journey as they experience the incredible magic of Stanley's amazing special powers.
You gotta have a dream.
After them!
Until the evil queen discovered all the fun they were having. Now, you too can enjoy the wonder and enchantment of a friendship that grows and blossoms in a movie that will make your heart sing. A Troll in Central Park. When you believe in yourself, you can do anything.
There's such a love with you.
You say you like football? Then you gotta see Kirby and Walsh, two cops in plain clothes who play the game of football. You say you like demolition derby? Kirby and Walsh are your boys. How about bowling? Yeah, it's them again. Kirby and Walsh in Crime Busters.
I will accept no resignations for at least 6 months. I will make exceptions, of course, for those killed in line of duty.
That's our fat police chief, McBride. They're the men in blue protecting you.
Oh, sorry, boss. Grab him!
But relax, you're in good hands with our car crashing, womanizing, roughhousing Smokey Bears. Ain't that a pretty sight? Sometimes they're not the brightest, but they get the job done. There's that fender buster again.
That's so funny. Your guns are unloaded.
But there are rewards, lots of them, all jam-packed into one wild moving picture. It's a heck of a non-stop, nonsense joyride with Kirby and Walsh in the Crime Busters. Listen to your old buddy. Get yourself in high gear and roll on down to Crime Busters. Oh, we got it all.
The story of two men and their climb to the championship.
You think you ought to get up first?
You just shut up.
Lefty, you're right.
In the 30s, these men won the respect of the boxing world.
That was lifting.
Shake, the trainer, had all the surprise punches.
This is a surprise.
Bags was his experienced fighter.
He's on your foot.
He had the desire, concentration, and direct aim. It took rigid conditioning. Bags was proud to stand on his own 2 feet. Could they avoid loose women who followed the fight game?
Oh, get away from me, you little slimy, mole-faced degenerate. Before I step on your creepy body and squash you with the rest of the slugs around this stump.
Well, would you like to dance?
Can they win for the kid who built a dream around them?
You think you can take the butcher?
Bluebird Blue.
One person stood in their way, the butcher.
It's the clown that creased my perfect face.
Can Bags take the champ?
Just gonna leave that ring on a stretcher.
Follow these punching pals to the title bout.
What? Murder out there. What is he doing in here? You're in the wrong corner. They don't have signs.
Tim Conway, Don Knotts, starring in The Prize Fighter, a knockout comedy.
So together, let's begin it, and I will be there with you.
How old are you?
15.
Imagine that.
It was the fabulous 60s. A time of prosperity, intellectual women, fast cars, fast food, and a high school.
Kessler? What? Do you have a pass? You got me.
Chicken on the run, up yours!
This is a chronicle of that era.
Oh, Dave, you have to find a place. A safe place.
A safe place?
The Chicken Chronicles.
You come to me, your brother, to find a place to take your girlfriend?
Who's there?
A story of feelings
You want to see?
and emotions.
Women! All women! Because I love women, short, fat, old. I want them all.
A pulsating view of what really happened.
Oh!
An intricate look at the young lives of tomorrow's society.
Margaret!
Their hopes,
I'm alone.
their fears,
It's a quarter of an inch too long.
their work, their play,
Say hello to Margaret for us!
their leaders, and their friends.
It's your uncooperative attitude.
Not liking school is uncooperative?
It was a time of budding young romances and strong family relationships.
Dave,
When did you have this fixed?
you can't keep disconnecting your intercom, Dave.
Mom, all I want is a little privacy, huh?
A chance to expand into new areas
Get me, Kessler!
and leave a lasting impression on those you leave behind.
Ready, set.
Yes, it was a very special moment in time,
Listen, I forgot something.
best remembered by history for its contribution to the party.
Ta-da!
Outrageous!
Oh, I thought it'd impress you. You took a 14-year-old ravishing hooker to the senior prom?
Kiss me.
These wonderful people, those wild events, in these uncompromising chronicles.
Oh, yeah?
The Chicken Chronicles, in the spirit of '69.
Nobody will be in or out?
Nova.
I don't know.
I promise it's foolproof.
David!
Hi, Mom.
I love stories, don't you?
Once upon a time, in a land far, far away,
She's a funny little
a
squirt.
very small girl, no bigger than a thumb,
I wish I were big. Don't ever wish to be anything but what you are.
had an impossible dream of finding her one true love.
Let me be your only
We'll
love.
live happily ever after.
But before her fairy prince could claim her heart,
She's gonna marry the fairy prince.
Well, perhaps.
she was stolen from her home.
Somebody in the sky.
Who did it? A toad?
And lost to a very big world.
I'll find her.
You are going to marry my son?
Oh, no.
Thumbelina! I hear that she loves the fairy prince, right?
Are you really gonna marry the fairy prince?
Yes.
Well, then follow your heart. It will lead you home.
You're sure to do impossible.
From the enchanting pages of Hans Christian Andersen's storybook classic and the imagination of Don Bluth, director of An American Tale, comes a magical ride In a world brought to life by the music of Barry Manilow.
Oh, Thumbelina.
I love great romances. Thumbelina. Nothing is impossible if you follow your heart.
A lovely story.
If you can't put your feelings into words, put them in a letter.
Listen to this. I don't know how to tell you what I want to tell you. I'll never find the nerve to give you this letter anyway. But I just love you more than words can say.
I'm in love.
I long to have your arms around me and feel your body against mine. Oh, radical.
But be careful where you put the letter.
Take your hands off my daughter, Fruit Lips.
Oh, it's the mailman.
My mother's in there crying. I hope you're happy. What did she say? I really like it.
Michael, she loved it, okay?
You look great.
My son's in the next car.
He's with my daughter. Well, what do you want me to do?
Do it right.
Oh, she loved it. Whoa. So what about you?
Me? Oh, I have no standards. I mean, I'd even go out with you.
It wasn't good. It was great.
You and me, him and her, all together at the same house at the same time.
One more thing, little boy.
Oh, God.
You get her pregnant, I'll play you.
No sacrifice. No reward.
Secret admirer.
Well, what do you want me to do?
Do it right.
XXX. OOO. XX. Think I ought to write her another one?
This summer, learn how to do it right. See Secret Admirer.
Maybe I should just try the first line until you're sure that the attitude's right.
I think we need to start laying him down.
Okay, let's try that.
John Cleese, 22, take 1.
We are paying this respected professional
Any more comments before I start running?
to act like a frog.
How do I get myself talked into these things?
A frog who thinks he's a prince.
Voila! They called me Your Highness.
Trying to save a swan.
To the rescue, mademoiselle!
A swan who's really a princess.
Princess Odette.
And that's just for starters. The Swan Princess, featuring the voices of John Cleese.
Sure, go on, John Bob. Race to your death.
Sandy Duncan.
No, it can't be.
Jack Palance.
Had to be sneaky, didn't you?
And Stephen Wright. In a fresh spin on a classic fairy tale.
Odette.
Derek.
A magical, musical, animated adventure. The Swan Princess.
Secret of a successful beer is advertising.
Makes sense. You are about to enter the dynamic, high-pressured world of advertising.
You're all yes men. Whenever I ask you a question, you're always going to say yes. What good is that? I need men who will tell me what they think. Am I right, Reamer?
Yes.
You're fired. Get out. Don't look back. Press the down button.
Here, creative people team up to exchange brilliant ideas. Ideas that will influence everything from what we drive
Okay, honey, do your stuff.
to what we put in our mouths.
I don't like it.
All right, then picture this, and how about this? Longer cans.
I hate it.
Smythe, you're the creative director. You got anything you can throw out at us here?
We get a bunch of guys. They work in construction. And after a hard day's work, they reach for some Norbecker beer. They all reach for a beer. Each one gets a beer. Then they hold them up.
Smythe, you're fired. Get out.
Mr. Femer.
Yes, Miss Tucker, what does the lady executive have to say?
I'm putting together a concept.
And now, you're about to experience more drama.
I will smash Anakin.
And more action than you've ever expected in a light comedy.
When me and my buddies are drinking Norbecker Pilsner, we don't like being disturbed.
Norbecker Pilsner.
Have one, if you're tough enough.
I want macho.
What has beer got to do with being a man?
Alcoholism, divorce, violence in the streets, we're doing great.
You pick the right kind of guys for this sort of thing.
Me and my buddies, case of Norbecker, and let nature take its course.
Commercial over yet, guys?
Those commercials, come on, fellas. They are disgusting. They are degrading. Or are they? Let's find out.
Just trying to make a living like everybody else.
So come on, guys, without your Norbeckers.
Beer, the funniest movie ever to come out of a bottle.
This is Dublin. This is my cousin Quaxer. He's a man with very special interests. Some men love food, not Quaxer. Some men love liquor, not Quaxer. My cousin, Quaxer Fortune, has a passion for... well, let's just say he picks up where others leave off.
Horse manure, fresh done.
Excuse me. Hey, do you really sell that?
Yeah?
Really?
Yeah, it's my job.
This is all about Quaxer and what he did to Dublin.
Quaxer!
Quaxer?
Quaxer?
Where's Quaxer?
That's Quaxer.
That's Quaxer.
Quaxer, you
No, I
are
got something on my mind and I want to talk to you. Now
I
listen.
have nothing to say to you, Quaxer.
Well, just listen to me.
Oh, it was foolish in the first place, the whole thing. Quaxer, please, I'm sorry.
How do you think of me?
Quaxer Fortune found true beauty all over Dublin in small, neat piles.
Dum 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 dum. Ding 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 ding. Ding 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 ding. Dum 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 dum. Bum 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 bum.
It's one of the most beloved animated classics of all time.
I wish I was a boy.
But that's another movie.
Ow! You're hurting me, dear blue fairy.
How many times I gotta tell you, dog breath, I ain't no fairy!
Walt Disney Pictures presents Teacher's Pet, the musical tale of one dog's dream of becoming a boy.
A boy needs a dog. Needs a boy. Needs a dog. Needs a boy. Needs a dog. Needs a boy. Needs a dog. Boy, 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 boy.
Disney's Teacher's Pet.
He's good. I wish I had a nickel for every time I've heard that.
And now it's Richie and Spiro. See the hilarious antics of America's funniest comedy team of the decade, Richie and Spiro, in the absurd, fast-moving motion picture, Another Nice Mess. My fellow Americans,
As you know, I am a great supporter of the motion picture industry. Make no mistake about that. But I urge you not to see a picture called Another Nice Mess. It ridicules the American way of life. But more importantly, Another Nice Mess is a film that attempts to make buffoons out of this country's leaders.
Now you run it up the pole, and I'll salute it. You know, Richie, I like the idea of us being vice president and president. Well, here's another nice mess you got me into.
Does this mean you won't let me be vice president anymore?
I'll give you 10 seconds to get me down. What?
Yes, it's Richie and Spiro. Meet America's funniest comedy team of the decade. Richie and Spiro in the outrageously absurd motion picture, Another Nice Mess. Join the hilarity in the White House.
11, 12, 13.
See Another Nice Mess, starring Rich Little and Herb Volan. Written and directed by Bob Einstein. Produced by Tom Smothers and Jonathan Hayes. A Fine Films release. Rated PG. Parental guidance suggested.
Twentieth Century Fox invites you to take an advance peek at the biggest holiday event of 1994. Starring Macaulay Culkin as you've never seen him before. In the world of Richard Tyler, danger is everywhere.
Look, it's Richie Tyler.
Go for it, Tyler.
What's wrong? You scared?
Hey, Rich, come on up. Solid as a rock.
8% of all household accidents involve ladders. Another 3% involve trees. We're looking at an 11% probability here.
Go down to Gutman's hardware store, buy a pound of nails. We're gonna finish this treehouse before dark if it kills us.
Out of the rain and into a place where imagination runs wild.
Welcome, young man. Your library card, please.
I don't have one.
You do now.
Get ready for the adventure of a lifetime with the Page Master.
I'm a cartoon.
You are an illustration.
Right now, he's only a drawing, while the most magical film of 1994 is in production.
The she blows!
Featuring the voices of Whoopi Goldberg.
Oh, baby.
Patrick Stewart.
I ain't afeard of nothing.
Frank Welker from Aladdin. Leonard Nimoy.
Dr. Jekyll?
Mr. Hyde.
And Christopher Lloyd.
I am the Page Master.
Producer David Kirshner, who brought you An American Tale, Once Upon a Forest, and Hocus Pocus, joins director Joe Johnston of Honey, I Shrunk the Kids, and the world's most creative animation designers to bring you an incredible world where Richard Tyler must conquer his own fears.
Hang on, guys! I'm coming!
That's it, boy! Go for the gizzard!
My hero.
The motion picture experience that will open your eyes to all the treasures the imagination can hold. The Page Master. Coming for Christmas 1994.
Welcome to Miracle Pictures, where they make a picture a week, and if it's a good picture, it's a miracle. Action!
I'm in the heat and I'm horny as hell. That's a bad.
That's not in the script.
The script, I'm being eaten alive.
Mary, this is not a film about the human condition. This is a film about tits and ass.
Hollywood Boulevard, where starlets are made.
Hi, I'm Candy.
You must be an actress.
Well, I'm trying to be one.
Hello, cold and empty nights. Hello, long and up your pipes. Hello, Hollywood.
Is anybody sleepy? Or shall we have a three-way career conference?
I was PG, Miracle Pictures. They had a little accident on the set, and they need a replacement in a hurry.
A
stunt driver. Look, I can't.
In this scene, your motivation is to be...
stay alive. We buried our last stunt girl on Saturday. Good luck, sweetheart.
They audition in bed, dodge flying lead, do whatever it takes to get ahead. No! I want action!
Jill, what a performance. Jill?
She's dead for real.
How am I going to get my close-up?
PG, you just don't understand. People are dying.
Hey, that's showbiz.
Hollywood Boulevard brings you haunted castles, skydiving, water sports, future shock, axe murders, crime in the streets, kung fu, green meatballs, pink monsters, girls in bikinis, girls without bikinis, witty remarks,
Blow it out your ass.
naked truth,
It's a real low-budget picture, you know what I mean?
raw emotion, and Commander Cody and his Lost Planet Airmen. Things happen fast on Hollywood Boulevard. Rated R. Cut!
Do you ever get scared?
There's something in my toy chest.
Do you ever have the feeling that someone's out to get you?
You're hereby sentenced to be consumed by the lion. Goodbye.
Did I get a phone call?
Well, fear not, because...
Have we got a show for you?
That's right! There's nothing to be afraid of in the latest video release from VeggieTales. Where's God when I'm scared? Join everyone's favorite tomato and cucumber, Bob and Larry, as they teach us there's someone out there who's bigger than any old boogeyman.
That's why we don't have to be afraid.
There's plenty of music and veggies galore.
I like it.
There's even a silly song from Larry.
The part of the show where Larry comes out and sings a silly song.
And you did a very good job. Why, thank you. It was my finest hour.
It's 30 jam-packed minutes of Sunday morning values and Saturday morning fun. Don't miss VeggieTales, Where's God When I'm Scared? Available on home video from Big Idea Productions and Lyric Studios.
He's sexy, zany, sensational.
You recognize that famous sign, huh?
Oh, yes, senor. It is a number 2.
No, it's the sign of
Sorrow. Oh, sorrow!
That is a little more like it. 20th Century Fox and Melvin Simon Productions present George Hamilton. And George Hamilton as
Sorrow!
One Destiny.
To help the helpless.
2 brothers.
To befriend the friendless.
1 legend.
To defeat the feetless.
2 color schemes.
I found it helps to keep them guessing.
Thrill to the magnificent return of the 2 and only Sorrow.
What are you waiting for? Here he is. Arrest him.
Swing with Sorrow. Ball with Sorrow. And catch a few Z's with Zorro.
You're the bravest man I ever met.
I'm very impressed with myself, too.
Out of the night. Out of the past. Out of the legend comes George Hamilton. George Hamilton. Lauren Hutton. Brenda Vaccaro. Ron Liebman. Zorro! And a cast of peasants in Zorro, the Gay Blade.
Calling all cartoon connoisseurs.
Still holding, Mr. Schwarzenegger? Stay on the line. Still there, Mr. Eastwood? Please hold.
Look for Animaniacs Volume 1 on DVD.
Did you missiles?
The next generation of classic animation
Hello, nurse.
is coming to DVD for the first time ever.
How's that for an entrance?
Yes, the famous Warner Brothers,
And the Warner sister.
Yakko, Wacko, and Dot have been released.
Be afraid.
be very afraid.
Now experience the liberated loonies and their super crazy croonies on a 5-disc DVD collection filled with 25 hilarious episodes from the hit TV show
I feel so at home here.
that no animation aficionado should miss.
But wait, there's more.
Then prepare for global domination by an unstoppable force.
We are 2 lab mice involved in a broad and sweeping plan to take over the world.
Pinky and the Brain Volume 1 on DVD. Yes, these ruthless rodents are exposing their mad genius in a devious 4-disc collection on DVD.
Ergo, instant celebrity.
With 22 outlandish episodes from the award-winning TV series.
God, I'm brilliant.
Plus special behind-the-scenes bonus features too powerful to resist. So surrender your sanity with 2 new collections on DVD.
Now it's time for the hard sell.
Steven Spielberg presents Animaniacs and Pinky and the Brain, both available for the first time ever.
Goodbye, nurse.
The SpongeBob SquarePants DVD collection is available now.
This will prove to be my greatest evil scheme ever! Let the mauling begin!
All I know is I hit my head on some rocks. Now I can't seem to remember anything.
What am I gonna do without my best friend?
Howdy, partner.
That's me! And I liked it!
The SpongeBob SquarePants DVD collection is available now, each sold separately. And look out for more SpongeBob DVDs coming soon.
Three orphans.
Hello, hello, hello. I am your beloved Count Olaf.
An unscrupulous relative.
I will raise these orphans. All I ask is that you do everything that pops into my head while I enjoy the enormous fortune your parents left behind.
And a series of unfortunate events.
What's that up there?
The tower which you are never to enter. Under any circumstances.
Paramount Pictures, DreamWorks Pictures, and Nickelodeon Movies present Jim Carrey's Lemony Snicket's, a series of unfortunate events.
The idea!
Starts December 17th in theaters everywhere.
Stay tuned for an important announcement from SBS.
Lather, rinse, repeat.
Animaniacs Volume 3 for the first time ever on DVD. Discover the talents of the Warner kids, Yakko, Wacko, and Dot, and their knack for hard knocks. With 25 brilliant episodes on 5 dazzling discs, featuring over 12 hours of their masterful moments.
Psst, Yakko, Wacko. We're on.
And the precision timing
It's a running gag.
of all the Warner pals.
And we did all that without computers.
That made the TV series such a success.
Well, it's been fun, friend, but we've got to get back to planet reality now.
Then the clever cartoons keep coming.
I'm so pleased to be here to tell you about some amazingly fantastic stuff.
With Pinky and the Brain, Volume 3.
No! What am I doing here?
It's the final season on DVD.
Say what?
Well, guess that rules out the waffle hootenanny.
Witness the architects of anarchy as they prepare for world supremacy.
I'm drawing a blank.
No one is safe from their influence.
The public is swayed so easily by outrageous assertions.
With the final 22 episodes and over 10 hours of must-see mayhem on 4 discs.
Pretty words, all sparkling.
From the mind of Steven Spielberg comes Undeniable Genius on DVD.
Yes!
Animaniacs Volume 3 and Pinky and the Brain Volume 3. Look for them both on DVD.
Wait, take us!
And get these other collections on DVD now.
Which of our videos shall we watch tonight? The Dirty Dozen! Or 7 Brides for 7 Brothers?
Bless your beautiful hide wherever.
Or even The Wizard of Oz!
We're off to see the wizard.
I'm home! Collect MGM videos for $9.99 or less and put a lion on the box.
And now, the main attraction.
Say, kids, what time is it?
Did you just put that on?
No, I didn't want to lose it, so I put it there right before we started filming.
My eyeballs are frozen! Can't do that on Earth.
Actually, kind of hurts when I do that.
Make that 2, folks.
2 deluxe Krabby Patties.
At last.
Wow!
You are hereby sentenced to be consumed by the lions. Goodbye.
Hey, don't I get a phone call? Hey, Daniel! You're...
I sing my
Let me out. Please.
What the heck is this, guys and gals? Is this a fake, bootleg VHS copy of Star Trek 3?
Oh yes. I cannot believe my eyes. This is totally fake, you know.
Yeah guys. They were a bunch of previews and commercials in this fake, bootleg VHS opening to Star Trek 3, you know.
Yeah. Who the heck made this bootleg VHS copy of this?
Well, I bet this will not be Ultron and Thanos again. They're such hostiles and criminals, you know.
Well, you're right. It's not them. Let me guess, it's Boost Mobile.
Hell yeah. I made bootleg VHS copies of Star Trek 3, The Search for Spock. I did it, bro.
That's right, Pikachu. It's Boost Mobile.
Yeah. I'm calling Verizon Wireless to punish him right now.
Boost Mobile, did you make bootleg VHS copies of Star Trek 3, The Search for Spock? Tell me the truth right now.
Yes, Verizon Wireless, I did.
That's it. I'm coming in right now. Boost Mobile, how dare you make bootleg VHS copies of Star Trek 3, The Search for Spock? You know making bootleg VHS or DVD copies are seriously illegal to make, young man.
But, Verizon Wireless...
No but mister, you are so grounded and punished for 5 weeks. Go to bed right now.